The 1970s was the golden era of music. You witnessed David Bowie, the Rolling Stones, and many more. This was the time when rock, soul, disco, and the first beats of hip-hop merged into a musical stew, brewing tunes that even today make it impossible to sit still. So today, we are rediscovering top 70s concerts that you forgot were awesome.
There is superstition. It's all your fault.
First up, Stevie Wonder at Madison Square Garden, 1972. In the heart of New York City, Stevie Wonder took to the stage at Madison Square Garden in 1972, delivering a performance that was both a showcase of his immense talent and a celebration of musical innovation. Touring in support of his groundbreaking album, Talking Book, Wonder's setlist combined irresistible rhythms with profound lyrical depth, offering hits like Superstition and You Are the Sunshine of My Life. This concert stood as a pivotal moment in Wonder's career, highlighting his transition into a creative force that would shape the sound of modern soul and R&B.
Sitting down by my window.
Janice Joplin at Harvard Stadium, 1970. In August 1970, Janice Joplin's performance at Harvard Stadium in Boston became one of her final live appearances before her untimely death. This concert captured the raw energy and emotional intensity of Joplin's voice, as she belted out classics like Piece of My Heart and Me and Bobby McGee. Her connection with the audience was palpable, making the performance a poignant reminder of Joplin's legacy as a pioneering female rock and blues vocalist and an icon of the 1960s counterculture. Elton John at Dodger Stadium, 1975. Elton John's two-day stint at Dodger Stadium in October 1975 was more than just a concert. It was a pop culture phenomenon. Decked out in sequins and feathers, Elton John delivered a performance that was as much a visual feast as it was a musical one. Hits like Rocket Man and Benny and the Jets filled the stadium, while Elton's flamboyant stage presence cemented his status as a showman par excellence. These concerts symbolized the zenith of glam rock's influence on the mainstream, embodying the decadence and extravagance of the era's music scene. Pink Floyd's The Wall at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena, 1980. Though technically at the tail end of the 1970s, Pink Floyd's performance of The Wall in 1980 was a culmination of the decade's progressive rock movement. This ambitious live show combined elaborate stage constructions, theatrical effects, and animation, creating an immersive experience beyond traditional concert norms. The Wall was a commentary on isolation, war, and the barriers we build around ourselves, themes that resonated deeply in the context of the Cold War era. Pink Floyd's performances were a technical and narrative spectacle, showcasing the band's innovation and the transformative potential of live music.
It's gonna be so much more than just friends.
Bruce Springsteen at the Bottom Line, 1975. In August 1975, Bruce Springsteen's performances at the Bottom Line in New York City became the stuff of legend. These shows, occurring just as Born to Run was being released, were pivotal in catapulting Springsteen from a critically acclaimed artist to a household name. The intimate setting of the Bottom Line allowed for a connection between artist and audience that was palpable, with Springsteen's storytelling and energetic performances laying the groundwork for his future as the boss. These concerts exemplified the power of live music to create iconic moments and solidify an artist's place in music history. Bob Marley and the Wailers at the Lyceum Theatre, 1975. Bob Marley's performance at the Lyceum Theatre in London, July 1975, was a watershed moment for reggae music on the global stage. The live recording of No Woman No Cry from this concert would go on to become one of Marley's most beloved tracks, introducing much of the world to reggae's rich rhythms and Marley's profound lyrical insights on love, struggle, and redemption. This concert was a celebration of cultural identity and musical fusion, showcasing Marley's charisma and the universal appeal of his music. Led Zeppelin at Madison Square Garden, 1973. In July 1973, Led Zeppelin's performances at Madison Square Garden were recorded and later immortalized in the concert film The Song Remains the Same. These concerts showcased Led Zeppelin at the height of their powers, with Jimmy Page's guitar solos, Robert Plant's vocal prowess, and the band's explosive chemistry on full display. Songs like Stairway to Heaven and Whole Lotta Love were not just performed, they were transformed into epic live experiences. These shows were a testament to Led Zeppelin's dominance in the rock genre and their ability to captivate audiences with their sheer musical intensity. Fleetwood Mack at the Forum, 1977. Following the release of their landmark album Rumors, Fleetwood Mac took to the Forum in Los Angeles for a series of concerts that solidified their place in rock history. These performances in 1977 were charged with emotional intensity, reflecting the personal turmoil and relational dynamics within the band. Yet it was this very tension that fueled their live shows, with songs like Go Your Own Way and Dreams taking on new life on stage. Fleetwood Mac's concerts at the Forum were a mesmerizing blend of raw emotion, musical excellence, and the transformative power of storytelling through song. The Rolling Stones Tour of the Americas, 1975. The Rolling Stones Tour of the Americas in 1975 marked their first tour with the guitarist Ronnie Wood. The tour's kickoff at Madison Square Garden featured a theatrical entrance with the band emerging from a giant inflatable phallus, setting the tone for a series of high-energy performances across the continent. This tour was a spectacle of rock and roll excess, showcasing the Stones' swaggering confidence and their ability to meld blues, rock, and a hint of disco into electrifying live performances. It was a reminder of the Stones' status as rock royalty and their unmatched command of the live concert experience. Queen at Wembley Stadium, 1979. Queen's concert at Wembley Stadium in 1979 was a defining moment in live rock performance, showcasing the band's theatricality, musicianship, and Freddie Mercury's unparalleled stage presence. Performing hits like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Will Rock You, Queen delivered a masterclass in audience engagement and musical spectacle. This concert exemplified Queen's ability to bridge the gap between rock and opera, creating a unique and unforgettable live music experience that has stood the test of time. David Bowie's Diamond Dogs Tour, 1974. David Bowie's Diamond Dogs Tour, especially the shows at the Universal Amphitheater in Los Angeles, marked a pinnacle in the era's concert spectacle and theatricality. This tour was Bowie's deep dive into a dystopian vision inspired by George Orwell's 1984, featuring elaborate stage sets that transported the audience to another world. Bowie's chameleonic persona, combined with his musical genius, made these performances unforgettable. The Diamond Dogs Tour was a testament to Bowie's creativity, blending rock music with avant-garde theater and setting a new standard for live performances. The Eagles at the Capitol Center, 1977. In March 1977, the Eagles performed a series of concerts at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, that were among the first to be captured with the then novel technology of multi-camera video recording. These shows, occurring at the peak of the band's career following the release of Hotel California, offered a pristine showcase of the Eagles' intricate harmonies and masterful songwriting. The live renditions of Hotel California and Take It Easy epitomized the laid-back yet sophisticated rock sound that defined a generation. These concerts highlighted the Eagles' ability to create a sense of warmth and intimacy, even in a large arena setting. James Brown at the Apollo Theater, 1972. James Brown's performance at the Apollo Theater in 1972 was a homecoming for the godfather of soul, marking another high point in his storied relationship with the iconic venue. This concert showcased Brown at his electrifying best, with a relentless energy and unmatched stage presence that whipped the audience into a frenzy. His dynamic performances of Get on the Good Foot and Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud were not just musical masterpieces, they were powerful statements of identity and pride. James Brown's concerts at the Apollo were a testament to his impact on music and culture, embodying the soul and spirit of the 1970s. The 1970s was a decade that redefined what a concert could be, from intimate acoustic sets to grandiose theatrical productions, from the emergence of stadium rock to the intimate, soulful performances that touched hearts. These 13 concerts are but a snapshot of the era's live music landscape, each contributing to the tapestry of sound and emotion that still echoes today.